What supplements are actually useful? What are some supplements that actually work? Are supplements a scam? You're trying to find a supplement that will take you from skinny to jacked, or from overweight to lean. But every single supplement you see promises you the same thing and doesn't deliver on it. So which supplements are genuinely useful, which ones are science-backed, and which ones are completely useless? My name is Jonathan Surtees, and I take young guys like you and help them gain muscle and gain weight. So before we get fully into this video, I have to tell you exactly what it is that you're going to be looking for in a supplement. Now, what you're not going to get is a complete body change. No one supplement, at least no natural supplement, will completely transform your body by themselves. You still need to put in that work, especially in the gym and in your diet. Those will be the two actual things that causes your body to change. Now, supplements will help you, but they are meant for just that. They are meant to supplement on top of what you're already doing. So if you're not already in the gym, and if you're not already trying to, at the very least, improve your diet on your journey to either putting on muscle or trying to reduce fat, this video isn't really for you. Watch this video to learn how to start getting into the gym and what to do. And once you've watched that, now return back to this video and you can see the best supplements that can add on to this to help your journey go quicker. Now, the first thing that I must say is supplements aren't a one-size-fits-all. There might be a supplement that works for me and doesn't work for you, and vice versa. Maybe you're trying Shilajit or something and that works really perfectly for you, and that's amazing. Maybe it wouldn't work with me. I haven't tried that one personally. So I'm going to mention some supplements that you might have actually considered buying in the past, and I'm going to tell you why you should probably stay away from these ones. Now, before we start, you need to know that I've almost tried every single supplement that there is. I've tried a lot of them, and I still have a lot of them to this day, and I use them very frequently. I work in a health food store, so I get lots of training from brands and stuff like that, and I've also just had a lot of personal experience. So some of these I've tried myself and they didn't work, and some of them I know from scientific studies, they're not actually as good as they're making out to be. So the number one supplement that you should stay away from is mass gainers. And I know what you're thinking. This is such a common supplement, especially when you go into places like Holland & Barrett or even Sainsbury's. They'll have a mass gainer now. And it was something that I really considered taking when I was younger and when I was a lot skinnier. I have a very stubborn body when it comes to putting on weight, or at least I did before in the past, and that was that was how I saw my body. And I saw this as a really good option. But there are a few deal breakers when it comes to mass gainers that I think should probably steer you away from buying it. Number one is it's just empty calories. I know there's a lot of people online who will say a calorie is a calorie and it doesn't really matter whether you get it from this source or from this source. But the truth is you need good calories. And by good calories, I mean it needs to have a good amount of fat and it needs to have a really good amount of protein. Mass gainers doesn't really have that at all. Usually, mass gainers do have a little bit of protein, but it's mainly just sugar and carbohydrates. Now, it will get you the calories in, but are we going for muscle growth? Are we going for just fat? Because that's really what it will give you. It'll just put on a layer of fat because your body isn't able to metabolize that in any sort of way to turn it into muscle. In addition to that, what they don't tell you on mass gainers, because they always have the label, on the side, it says like 1,600 calories per serving, and the serving is like 16 scoops. And this is like a huge tub, and it's like 6 servings in that, and it's like 50 pounds. Do you know what I mean? It's not practical from a physical point of view, and it's not practical from a financial point of view either. Creatine and protein powders are way better than this, for sure. Just make yourself a shake. I have a shake. I showed it in one of my most recent videos where it's about 800 to 700 calories. It's really healthy, gives you a lot of minerals that you need, and it's really not going to cost you more than a mass gainer would, and it's going to benefit you like 5 times more. So try and stay away from mass gainers. The second one is BCAAs. Now, this is another one that I know you've heard of before. It's very popular. You see a lot of people talking about it. BCAAs don't really work, and I'm going to tell you why. BCAAs, branched chain amino acids, are the 3 amino acids that contribute to muscle growth. Basically, you get these from protein, and they are the proteins that contribute to your body wanting to make more muscle. Which is fair enough, and I totally understand why someone would want to take this. But the truth is that BCAAs have been shown to not work when they don't have the other amino acids in the complex with it. So to clarify, there's 20 amino acids. BCAAs are 3 of them, and those 3 don't work unless you have the other 20. Now, what do I recommend as a substitute to this? Well, I recommend a full spectrum amino acid supplement. It's one that I've been taking for a very long time. And there's a couple of positives to this. The number one positive is you do get those 3 amino acids that are actually useful. And the second benefit is all of the other amino acids do their own separate thing and they all contribute in some way or another to muscle growth. For example, let's talk about L-tryptophan. That's a kind of amino acid, but that contributes to you sleeping. Obviously, sleeping contributes to your muscles recovering and growing bigger. The third product I would say, and this is a rather controversial one, is green powders. I know you've seen on Joe Rogan, he's always got, the athletic greens. I always have athletic greens. And Huel's got it, and all this other brands have got a green powder. It was almost like a kind of a trend for a little while. Green powders, I suppose, are good. If you're not going to have any sort of vegetables or fruits at all, then yes, have a green powder. But in my opinion, there is no way that a powdered form of a vegetable or a fruit or anything is going to be even remotely as good as just having some vegetables. Now, I understand what you're going to say. Oh, I don't have time to make vegetables. Oh, I don't know how to make vegetables. Oh, I don't like the taste of vegetables. Fair enough. But green powder should not be used as a substitute to broccoli or asparagus or anything else, or pomegranate or whatever else they have in their green powder. In my opinion, you're spending a lot of money, and it can sometimes be a lot of money, in something that you could really get for cheaper and would be a lot better for you. Now let's go into the supplements that I think work best, and the supplements that will probably contribute to your muscle growth more than any other supplements out there. So omega-3 fish oils, really good for strength. Creatine, again, really good for energy and getting more reps in the gym. Protein powder as well, as I mentioned earlier, very, very good for getting some protein into your system and trying to hit your macros. Of course, it's better to come from meat or to come from chicken, but it's a super helpful supplement to have. You want to have magnesium for resting. I would recommend magnesium glycinate or magnesium biglycinate. They are the same thing. A full spectrum amino acid supplement, and I would also recommend a vitamin D and K. Could be in a tincture or it could be in a capsule form, but those are really good for muscle growth. They're actually super good for androgen receptors and for increasing your overall muscle capacity. If you want to actually see a full day of eating for putting on muscle and putting on weight, watch this video here, or here, I don't know which way.